to start things off, we had the camera that we started with the camera and these two photos of my nephew and niece. I pulled in the Paige Evans Wonders collection for this one, and I'm really happy how it turned out. I did actually use both the cameras, you just can't quite tell. So this right here is actually the camera, the middle lens part of the camera, and I just used that. And I feel like I had cut out the word Insta or instant, and I just couldn't make it work, but that's okay. I did manage to get both of them used up, but that is where that original piece came from with the photos, and this is how the layout turned out. Process videos available. I even did some mixed media, so go me. And then we moved on to day 2, and day 2 was all about this around here piece of ephemera. Pulled in some photos that I thought was from a day in the life, but what it actually was January of 2020. I had done Everyday Selfie Love, which was a Tracy Reed series that was happening on Instagram. And so I randomly taken photos every day, and I forgot all about that. And then I found a beautiful layout to scrap lift and used that as inspiration to create this layout using the Carefree collection from Heidi Swapp, and a nice little Spiegelmom scrap sequins square there too to kind of break things up. I even used a flare that said selfie, which was nice, and some stitching. We then moved on to using the mustache. There was just this one, and then I randomly found this one in my wood veneer pile. And then of course the photos of my son with his little mustache on there, and using the Simple Stories Bro & Co collection. Worked really well for this one. And then this orange is a Vicki Boutin pre-mixed media background. This is a very quick layout, but I feel like it's very impactful. So that was kind of fun. For day 4, what it was all about was this particular piece of washi that says every city has a story. And then I actually ended up using a bunch more of the washi than just that one piece. Did some washi strips, some mixed media, so it all kind of blended itself together. And using the Fresh Bouquet collection from Crepe Paper, I was able to kind of give off the vibe I was hoping to for this layout documenting Vancouver. We went to visit Tell Us World of Science back in, I think during March. I think it was March break that we went to that one. Okay. And then finally, this was the only one that doesn't have a full process video, but what it was is I actually chose the photo first if you watched from the beginning. The photo inspired me to grab this piece of ephemera, just a little coffee, traveling coffee mug. So the coffee mug matched the flowers, but not the collection. And I was like, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to make it work. And what I was able to do to tie everything in together was use the bright color from the flowers and the coffee cup in my mixed media. So it's a little bit of a visual triangle going on. And then on top of it, I added the more muted colors to finish everything off. I'm really happy with this one. I'm very, very pleased. This collection, I bought it for just a couple pieces, and it scares me a little bit to use it, but I think it worked, and I think it still looks like me, and I'm really, really pleased with how it turned out. So this one was all being sparked by this photo, but by that piece of ephemera. And this was Wild Asparagus from My Mind's Eye. So that meant, and again, I will have the other layout up later on next week. But I got 5 layouts done, all with starting points of ephemera in some kind. It wasn't starting with, again, with the exception of that one, but starting from not your photo or not paper collections. It was starting from something else and creating these layouts. And I really am pleased with how they all turned out. They are all a little different. I loved using a bunch of different collections and not using the same collection on any of them. I'm just really happy with how they all are. And it was this is such a fun series. Next month, you really, really need to make sure that you tune in because there's a bit of a special thing happening. So you'll want to check that out as well. We always post the 3rd week of the month for this series, and I'm excited to share that with you next month. If for any reason you've missed what Moira and Kristen have created, please make sure you go check that out. Today they will be posting their last videos, layouts. I do things just a little bit differently. I post my kits on the Sunday. I do however many videos it takes and I post them on Sunday. And then I do my layouts Monday through Friday and my wrap up on Saturday. They do kits Sunday, Monday, kits Tuesday through Saturday. And then I think Moira does the wrap up on Saturday. Maybe she waits until Sunday, but yeah, we all do it just a little bit differently, and that's okay. It just means I'm always a day ahead when it comes to a layout, but that's okay. It's what works for me and my mind, and that's just how I go with it. So they know, you guys know, it's all good. But make sure you go check out what they did, see what their starting points are. I will have the link to the 2 videos of me creating these kits for you, as well as every single video posted. Although if you just look back, they're all right there within this week, because it's a nice short. We do this all within a week time frame, which I think is why you all like it so much. And yeah, all right, thanks so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer for you, and have a great weekend. Bye everyone.